Hey guys, it's Paki123 from MaddenEvolution.com, and I'm here with another video. In this video, I'm the Jaguars and my opponent is the 49ers. And first off, I'd like to say thank you to you guys. Apparently, you guys really liked the last video, and I was very happy about that. And I hope to continue to make good videos that you guys will like. And as long as you keep liking them, I'll keep making them. So, onto the game. Let me say this about the Jaguars. They are a very mediocre team. They only have one good individual player, and that's Maurice Jones-Drew. Everyone knows who he is. Everyone knows he's like one of the best running backs in the game. The problem is that Maurice Jones-Drew has like no really good weapons around him. They do have Undercut. I don't even know what his first name is. He's that like insignificant to me. He just wasn't that good. He would drop almost every ball I threw to him. And then they got Mike Walker, who's a decent wide receiver. He's like 6'2" or something. And he doesn't do that great a job of catching the ball. And so basically the team just is like surrounded with like mediocrity. And on defense, they're not terrible. But like I said, they're nothing special. They're just like an average and mediocre team. So let me get into this game. You see I get that face throw over this guy, but I do fumble the ball right here, which is not good. I was already down 7-0, and now I got to fight back a 7-0 deficit with one possession down. So things aren't looking that great. And to get back to that mediocrity thing, I'm not saying like that they're terrible, but like things like this, like where you would expect a corner to catch it like wide open, they just don't do that. And I'm not going to blame a lot of my mistakes on the Jaguars. A lot of them were because of me. I just wasn't playing very smart this game. But I think that was due to the frustration I had playing with the team. I lost a lot of games with this team, and I think this was my third or fourth like win. And the only reason I'm picking this game is because it's the most entertaining one. But back to the game. I got a nice C route after a very solid stand on. After that interception, so the game is now 7-7 instead of 14-0. And I continued to just play some good defense. I sacked him twice, I think. I sacked him, twice in a row. And then I get the ball back. He punts it away. And right here, this drive was kind of signified by that play right there. He dropped an open pass, and I just could not get anything going on offense. You see, he swats it down from his line, and that hardly ever happens, and I just turn over in my territory, and now he's in a good spot to come away with at least a touchdown. And right here, he does a C route, but he doesn't motion the guy. But I had nobody in a purple, and he gets a wide open touchdown. Well, not a touchdown, but he's about to get a touchdown right here. So that was my fault right there. I was not in a good defense at all. I was like sending a zero blitz with nobody behind except for a guy in a yellow, which doesn't really help. That's the thing that bad teams do to you. They get you frustrated so you don't play your game. And when you don't play your game, you tend to lose a lot more games than you do win. And that's one thing you got to fight against. Right here, make a bad throw. Oh my God. See, that's the mediocrity I'm talking about. Even more so. Like, it's just a bad team to play with. And I probably shouldn't be talking about how bad a team is. I should probably give you tips about how a team is. But I'm just giving you kind of a cautionary warning. Like, it's hard to win with this team. That's all I'm going to tell you right now. It's really hard to win consistently with this team. So now that you know that they're not a great team, I can probably get back into the game more in depth. And I see we're missing a lot of action. He just scored a touchdown right here. And I'm back in offense down 21-7. It's a pretty big deficit. It's not the biggest. But in order to make an impact, I got to do something on this drive right here, and luckily I get this play right here to Underwood, and usually he'll just drop that ball, but luckily I got that in this time, and I'm trying to run the ball. I'm actually running pretty well with Maurice Jones-Drew, and that's definitely the one strength that I can think of when it comes to the Jaguars, because their passing game is all right. I mean, they have all right receivers. They got Mike Thomas, and they got what's his name, Mike Walker. And then they got Undercut, who's pretty fast. But Maurice Jones-Drew is the main guy. Like, he's the one you need to focus your offense around if you want to be successful with the Jaguars, and some people can be successful with them. And you see, I get this nice pass to Mike Thomas to start off the second half, and now it's 21-21, and the game's all tied up. So that's why I love receiving second half, because I can just tie up games like this. And right here, I make a nice pick. I don't know who that is, but it was definitely an important pick for me to take this game into my hand, you know. So right here, I just dump it off to Dilliard, and Dilliard was big for me late in the game. He just made a lot of crucial catches for me, especially on this play right here. I probably should have thrown to LB because he was wide open, but for some reason I just throw it up, and Dilliard luckily comes down with it. And here I'm in 4 verticals, and I just throw it because he was in the zone, so I just threw it up to. It was Dilliard again. So, I mean, I don't know what his stats are, but he's or no right receiver. I'm not gonna say he's the best receiver, but he'll just catch the balls for you, I guess. He was just in the right place at the right time in this drive. And now it's 28-21. And another pick didn't happen. I mean, I should have picked that off, but apparently the Jaguars cannot catch. And he does a C route to try to get a quick gain right there, and he does. And then Frank Gore. There's only so much you can do about it, because the Jaguars have a decent D line. I don't think they have anybody special. I think they might have one like big block trading guy, but that's it. Other than that, their defense is average. I mean, their linebacking crew, I think they got Kirk Morrison, who I really like as a player, but he's not Madden good. He's kind of slow in this game, but he does make plays. And I do get a fumble, but he does recover it back. So there's not much I can do in that situation. And I think he does. Yeah, he just keeps marching down the field, and he eventually does tie it up. He throws it to, I think, Mike Crabtree right here. And Mike Crabtree somehow breaks that tackle and gets in for 6. And now it's 28-28. 29-28. The guy went for 2, actually. And trying to make me come down. And somehow Mike Thomas gets that ball, and I don't know how that worked. I thought he swatted that down, but I guess Madden screwed him over on that one. And like I'm not rushing. I have 58 yards with Mauricio and Drew, so if I broke this all the way, that'd be insane, but I didn't. Like 77 yards, that's 7.7 yards per carry. That's really good. So you see, I am running the ball with Mauricio and Drew, but I'm not actually focusing on running the ball. I'm just passing to. I'm basically passing to set up the run, and it's working out pretty well. And Dilliard gets a touchdown. Damn, there's Dilliard again. So, and here I go for 2, and I think I do get it. I just throw it on a toss. So I make it a 7-point game. Yep. So basically, it's all good for now. 3 minutes, 4 seconds left. The thing is, he's still playing pretty decent offense. I can't play defense well, and for some reason, I think I was in that same defense that the guy like got a 50-yard gain on. But for some reason, I'm still back in that offense. And it's 4th down right here, and I don't stop him. And that's that's Frank Gore being a monster right there. I mean, nothing I can do right there. And here, I should have picked that off. You see what I'm dealing with the Jaguars? They can't catch the ball. They're at the right places. They're at the right spots, but they just can't convert on those situations. And then somehow Ted again does that, which I don't even know how he does it. And he just made a play out of nothing on that play, really. I don't know what to say about that. He scrambled out, and he found, I think, Vernon Davis. And that's just... I mean, I have like a linebacker on Vernon Davis, and every time Vernon Davis is by himself against a linebacker, that's a touchdown. Right here, this is a terrible play by me. Do not ever do this. Don't ever throw a pick when there's 35 seconds left in the game, because that could honestly cost you the game. And luckily, he just punts the ball away from me. And I just have to return it. But I don't return it for a touchdown. Or do I? No, I don't. Just kidding. But, so, now we're playing to overtime. I think this is the first overtime game of my series, which is pretty cool. Anyway, he gets the ball first because of that head, the coin flip glitch, like where it's the same exact thing as the first coin flip. And the thing is, I was playing pretty good until like this play right here, 3rd and 18. Then he scrambled with Alex Smith. You know, it would be one thing if it was like Troy Smith running, but when it's Alex Smith burning your defense for an 18-yard run, that's when you know your defense is kind of screwy. Anyway, he keeps marching on the field. And remember when I was talking about Madden BS and how it affects everybody equally? And you'll see that I'm in an engage 8 right now because I kind of feel hopeless because he's in field goal range essentially. 41 yards is what most kickers can kick. And luckily, I get a fumble. Now, say what you want about that play. Call it Madden BS. Call it me being there at the right time. I am so happy I got that play right there because honestly, it's the worst possible situation for that guy. I mean, he's doing good on offense. He's actually moving the ball downfield. And here I come with a Madden fumble, like not even a user fumble, a computer fumble, and I do this, and I just score a touchdown to win the game. That sucks. I mean, I don't know if that properly like portrays my skill, but that is Madden BS at its finest. So, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out MaddenEvolution.com and also check out my channel, Paki123 on YouTube. Once again, this is Paki123. Thanks for watching.